Hello, Money Geeks, and welcome to my channel, Money Meddler TV. I wanted to talk to you today about an article that I read in the July issue of Money Magazine. So if you go to your local newsstand or your Barnes& and Noble, here's the cover of it. This is what it looks like. The article that I found interesting was talking about financial therapy. I don't know how many of you have ever heard of a financial therapist, but this is something new to me. What the author or the writer of the article suggests is that you seek out a financial therapist to help you find out what aspects of your upbringing, your money beliefs, or your relationship with money that are causing you distress and sabotaging you and keeping you stuck. I think that's very important, I think, in the wake of um, what's going on with our economy, which ultimately affects, individual families. I think this is a great place to start for you to figure out what beliefs that you've developed about money throughout your life, the money habits that you um, have, I guess, utilized in the past, or that habits that you have now that are not necessarily good for you. Um, the one thing I kind of disagree with the writer of the article about is the distinction that he makes in between financial therapists and financial planners. The distinction that he makes is that, maybe financial planners are so caught in um, the rudimentary of crunching numbers and looking at, stocks and other financial investments where you can place your money. But I disagree, because one of the initial tasks that a financial planner is supposed to go through with you in the initial consultation is your financial goals, not only your financial statements, but then also talk to you about why you made those decisions, whether or not you think those decisions were, good or bad, and to show you different ways of accomplishing those goals or getting you, out of that situation if it's not a healthy one. And so that's where I think the writer of the article and I I guess, diverge in viewpoints. I think that, financial planners can be just as helpful in the initial stages of your financial planning process as a financial therapist. Now, one of the things you should know is that a financial therapist, they're not regulated by some licensing board. Essentially, what the writer of the article points out is that anyone can sort of call themselves a financial therapist. So it's really up to you as a consumer to determine whether or not this person can be helpful to help you reach your financial goals. The Financial Therapy Association has only been around about 5 years, and so currently they have 200 members. So there's not, depending on where you live in the country, there are not a lot of financial therapists to choose from. But the article also points out that the Financial Planning Association has 23,000 financial professionals for you to I guess, look through the directory and try to decide, who would be most helpful for you. Um, and I think that, a financial therapist is a good alternative. And I think that in order for you to, be able to choose someone to help you through your financial issues, you need as many options as possible. But I sure appreciate the article, because when we think of money, we never think that there's emotion tied to the money. We only think about the purchasing power that money provides. And so there is emotion tied to money. And I think that this is a great start for you. So again, you have to, kind of do some research on, trying to find a financial therapist. And a financial therapist is sort of between a psychologist and a social worker. So they don't charge as much as a financial planner would. According to the article, they would charge anywhere between about $100 and $150 per hour, which is certainly more reasonable than a financial planner whom typically charges $250 to $300 an hour, and that may or may not include, the cost of developing a financial plan, which typically would cost about $3,000. The other thing I want to point out to you that the other services that financial planners can offer is, once you assign the agreement with the financial planner, typically once they develop the plan for you, they sit down and they talk to you about it and why they chose to develop the plan, the strategies for getting you to your financial goals, why they chose that particular plan, and they go through with the plan with you. And then you can decide, you can take some time away from the financial planner. You can decide, with your, spouse or with your family, which ideas you would like to implement. So it's really tailor-made for the client, and that's why it is expensive, because it's tailor-made for you and your circumstances. But once you decide what ideas you like to implement, you and the financial planner will sit down and kind of separate who's going to do what. So what tasks that the financial planner is going to handle, and then what tasks you as the client is going to handle. And then there's a monitoring, typically there's a monitoring period, maybe 6 months to a year, to where the financial planner will keep in contact with you and find out how well you're doing with implementing the plan, meeting your task, what you're supposed to bring to the table. And then also the financial planner will also let you know where he or she is at with, maybe opening up an account on your behalf, or making sure that the investments are made, whatever it is that you guys decide together. And so you have that monitoring period. But then also, if you contact your financial planner and you let them know that there's been some significant changes within your life, such as a marriage, the birth of a child, maybe you're taking care of an elderly parent, or you are a guardian or a custodian for an individual that really kind of affects your financial future, you have the responsibility of letting the financial planner know of those changes so they can update your financial plan, and that may or may not change the current goals that you are supposed to take on as the client, and the financial planner is supposed to take on as the advisor. But it certainly is helpful for you to let your financial planner know of the changes that happen in your life. So essentially, a financial therapist is just that, a therapist. It's very compartmentalized on how far they can go with you through your financial situation. But a financial planner can take you further along in the process of helping you meeting your goals. And I think so. It is your due diligence to figure out where you're at, and if you want to start small and with a financial therapist, and take some time to kind of see if you can work through your own financial issues, by yourself, or whether or not you recognize those issues already, and you just really want to work with someone that can help you take you to the next level. So it's really up to you to know where you are currently in your with your financial situation, and who can best get you there. So again, this is I think a really important article. I really want you guys to kind of take it to heart and think about it. It's not a fast decision that you need to make, but it's one that you do need to make, sometime in the near future. And again, it is the July issue of Money magazine, and in the future, I intend to continue to bring topics like this to you to discuss on this channel. Also to discuss, newspaper articles such as the Wall Street Journal or the New York Times, whatever articles that they have in their money and investing section. I also want to bring that to you as well, in addition to some financial books that I'm currently reading that I think will help give you a better history of our paper money and how we got to where we are as a country, and how maybe some of these social programs will affect you in your future, so you can kind of take that into consideration. So again, please like this video if you like what you've seen so far. Tell other people about my channel. Again, I started this channel because I wanted this to be something a little bit different. I know it's not entertainment, but I think this is a good way to reach a broader audience of individuals. So again, check it out. Let me know what you think. I will leave the links for the Financial Therapy Association and the Financial Planning Association in the description box below. But like I said, leave your comments. Let me know what you think. If you have other topics that you would like for me to research or talk to you about, I will be more than happy to research that for you and to develop a video such as this one. So again, Money Geeks, I thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.